Alright, well, we still need to discover, like, there's more treasure chests around here that we haven't gotten. Does the air dash make you feel like you're on a Jet 2 holiday? Thankfully, no, it does not. That's such a funny music clip, though. And the way people have been using it online is so funny, too. So this lets us come over here. We can finally get this treasure chest. It was just money the whole time. I do feel much more powerful with the warp dashing, though. Like, before, it just kind of felt like whatever. When I first got it, but now that it basically allows us to move wherever we want to in the entire game, I feel very powerful. I love the internet. It has expanded how much humor I have in my life. Alright, so I need to get the warp to come over here in order to get that page that's back there. Oh, there's no place for me to do anything over here, so I have to get back to how I came in here initially, I guess? Shouldn't take me that long, I don't think. Congrats, you just wasted your time. That's how I feel with some of the back and forth that I'm having to do in these places. Happens to be quite often in adventure games. I think it's just the way the cookie crumbles a lot. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was over here. It was definitely down there, but I need to go... Especially Metroid. Well, especially in Metroid with how, like, a majority of the map even is, like, a dead end sometimes. And the game is like, well, you're supposed to figure it out. And then it's like, well, I couldn't figure it out. Can you give me, like, a button I can press to go back to, like, the beginning of the area? No, no, no. That would be too easy. What's different about looking at the map from here? Nothing really. It's basically just telling you, yep, that's where you need to go. Ooh, another coin. Nice. Well, and then we have this piece here. Is that this, like, a piece of the same thing? Like, am I supposed to, like, draw that out and try to match it up with the other piece? It'd be a good puzzle, I guess. Alright, if you're not going to speak English, I need to move on. Alright, but we're down here. We know that you can't do anything there. Mrs. Epitaph Fox, thank you very much for the splash. Unfortunately, it does nothing, but it does let me know that you're here. Is this important? There seems to be, like, an importance of the placement of these flowers. It reminds me of, oh, roll d20. Thank you. It reminds me of, this. So if we start from that flower and then work our way around... Alright. Get out of here. Let's roll that d20, and then I'll see if I can figure this out further. 9. Well, a d20 roll with a 9 gives us, guess a number 1 through 9, including 1 and 9, for 1,000 copper pieces. Nintendo Bro, if you can tell me the number I'm thinking of... I will just need confirmation. Are you saying no, or are you guessing the number is 9? Four? I'm very sorry, Nintendo Bro. The number was indeed 9. Very sorry. Alright, that's cool. That I picked up on the fact that the game was highlighting this area, and I thought to myself, that looks familiar. There was no reason for me to be like, oh, I bet I know what that is. But just, there was such a particular way that the flowers were laid out. I was like, hey, that's something. What's this code for, though? Like, up, right, down, left? Is this the, It almost looks like they tried drawing and like, no, I messed up. And then they drew this. But this doesn't match up with this. Up, right, down, left, down, left, down, left, down, left, up. I almost want to, like, take a picture of this and just try it here in case it gives us a second treasure. Okay, so. Up, right, down, left, down, left, down, left, down, left, up. It didn't give us anything else. But what is in this special golden treasure chest? We unlocked a fairy. Okay. So maybe... Where's the page? Because now I need to reference these things, but I don't remember the pages they're on. Cosmo or Wanda? I don't think it's either of them. What page was it on? Come on. You know, it's probably towards the back. This one right here. So we got the fairy. I wonder if this is necessarily referencing that there are, like, doors with these puzzles, but there's also environmental puzzles that the fairies are part of. And the last time we saw anything about the fairies was in the West Garden. So why don't we try coming back here now that we've unlocked that fairy? To see if the fairy is there now? It's gonna take us a little bit of back and forth here, but this so far has been really interesting. And I hope how interesting it's been for me and, like, the excitement that I can convey playing this section that's making me excited makes up for the fact that we're making, like, zero progress by doing all of this. Okay, so I'm not... So the fairy isn't here, but I am noticing that there's, like, a numbering to these flowers. So there's 1 here, 2 here, 3 here. So is that, like, left, down, right, left, up, down? That's what the fairy means, environmental puzzles. I wish I knew what these little fairies did, though. Oh, I'm feeling very impressed with myself for figuring that kind of stuff out. I feel very impressed with myself. I don't know if this is the correct way or not, but we're just gonna go. That was neat. Was there any... Well, one day we will find out what those fairies do. And by unlocking them, we have done ourselves a good thing, I think. Having them unlocked will only help us. Okay, so... It would probably benefit us with the current moment to warp back, and we can just keep trying new warps. Well, before we do that, hold on one second. I don't know what that puzzle is about the windmill. It makes no sense to me. Seek the golden path. I'm assuming that that golden path stuff is like post-game stuff. I don't really need to buy anything. Maybe some more fire bombs? Couldn't hurt. We haven't really been using them. We can get that page now. Or at least I thought we... Oh yeah, we can. We can warp over that. A long time ago, civilization, Holy Cross, the power to defy death. A terrible power rises, Hero Cathedral. The world is thrown to ruin. What do we learn from here? So that's the big bad. Looks like they were drinking the dark purple energy. And maybe that's what was giving them the power, but that was the terrible power that was rising. World thrown to chaos. They were making the machines, and the machines were causing the chaos. They were drinking that new Baja Blast. That's what it looks like. A prison and a beacon. The heir to the heir, Holy Cross. What is this referring? A prison and a beacon. So they locked away the heir to draw out the heir to the heir? Awaiting a worthy successor, the golden path. Okay. Can I do anything special in here now? Souls returned. Oh, okay. So this is where those fairies are. And when we get all of them, we will probably get something for it. There's also a puzzle over here on this side. Have you been down in the quarry yet? I did go down to the quarry. We had to promptly leave because I was not strong enough over there. Now that we have more health, I can probably do that. But yeah, we were basically getting one shot by the enemy down there, protecting what I think is the power to have our attack power back. But the whole area is like flooded over. I did not like that. Still don't know what this is. I figured it out somehow. I did the exact same thing I did before, but this time it worked. So we recovered a soul. Good for us. I feel like now that I know what they are, it's less impressive that I'm doing them. Which, like, that does kind of make me feel bad, because I am still, like, happy, like, oh, look what I did. Do they indicate how many souls there are? I have not seen an indication. The only mention we have of them is, right here, the fact that they can exist. We need page 49 for the golden path, so I'm not even going to worry about it until we get there. Hey, good job catching the Raticate. Female. Oh, wait. Where is it on the map? Up here. There's like a huge one up here. We should really try to get up there. Alright, so we can do this now. Now that we know how to do these puzzles. Up, right, down, right, up, left. Up, left, down, left, up, right. There we go. Ooh, that gives us a page. Is this going to be page 49? It is! 48 and 49. Something Spring. Secret gathering place. We've been there. We know what that is now. That's where the souls go. Final treasure. Some of these have X's. That must be the ones that we've already done. Because the West Garden is blocked. There's a second one in the West Garden. 100%. I have no idea what this is. Are these page numbers? You know, I've been noticing, and I've mentioned that I noticed this before as well. So this isn't just me going like, oh, I actually knew this answer already. Because having watched people play this game, I don't recall them doing any post-game stuff. I don't recall them, like, going through these pages as diligently as I have. I mentioned before, I noticed that there were some golden lines on different pages. I'm trying to find the page that, like, the one that stuck out to me the most. This right here. How it's, like, with the coffee stain, there's, like, a perfectly right-angled set of lines. This is what, page 40? So, like, we would have to legitimately draw this out based off of the lines on all of the pages. So this is probably what the golden path is. Literally gold path. We are drawing out the path once we have all of the pages. And that will unlock something. That's probably how you get the secret second ending of the game. That's my best assumption. Time for arts and crafts. We're not going to do that until we're all done. We're definitely not. But this looks like it is a list of all of the souls. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 20 of them. We have saved 3 of them. Final treasure. So that must mean whenever we get page 47, we'll be able to see what that's referring to. Fox souls. Most likely. Maybe the souls of the heir to the heirs that weren't successful, and we will be the successful ones. Let's head back to the quarry. We've got health, and we have defense on our side. I think I'll be able to survive long enough to kill that thing. I'm so glad I decided to play this game. This was, very unfortunately, prior to me playing it, this was one of those games that I had resigned myself to never playing because I had watched Let's Plays of it, and I thought, well, I kind of know what the deal is, so, you know, do I get the same experience playing the game even though I kind of know what's going on? But honestly, especially having been playing it now, there's so much to this game that you really miss out on from just not playing it yourself. You can watch me play the game and figure all this stuff out, and you can see the solutions to things, but actually playing through and executing those solutions is so different comparatively. Honestly, some of the stuff that I was aware of during gameplay, I promptly forgot about because my mind was so encaptured by all of the other things I'm needing to keep track of while actively playing it. Ow! Ow! Okay, so even with all of our attack and our defense, we still only last like 2 hits. Fair enough. I don't like how fast this thing is. I can't even get a single attack in. Ah, jeez. Come on. I'm trapped. Okay. I think I have a better strategy about this going forward here. Jade, thank you for the e-hoots. Thank you, thank you. Alright, the bombs really do not help me in this fight. However, if a bomb would help me, it would definitely be the fire bombs, for sure. Setting that thing on fire, letting it have some, like, overtime damage can only help me. Oh, you're immune to fire. Okay, well, F me then, I guess. Alright, well, now that I know that they're immune to that, maybe I'll equip my magic berries, and I can have my ranged assault elongated. I don't know what the criteria is to get that to spawn in. It does such little damage. I thought it did more damage. Hmm. Alright, so maybe we go back to bombs. Unfortunately. I wish it did. Come on. I'll try one more time. Ah, come on. And I was doing so good, too. I did it! I did it! Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, please. Yes, here it is. We have salvation. Oh, jeez. I think this gives me my powered up healing. Yeah. I still need to figure out where I need to go for the attack power, though. I know where we need to go for the magic, so those are the last two, I'm pretty sure. I'm having a hard time remembering. It must be the Eastern Forest. It must be. But how do we... We can't get there right now. The path is blocked. And the way to where the teleporter is in that area is also blocked off. Like, it's fully inaccessible. Right? Unless the game wants me to, like, try a couple of different things, which I'm open to doing. We'll figure it out. We just need to get there. If we look at the map of this room here that they've given us, the solution we need is over here. But we can't get there right now unless there is another hidden path that we just don't know about. We also need to go to the West Garden. If we can. I don't know if that one's blocked off. It's not. Okay. Ruined Atoll is blocked off, so we'll need to find another way over there. We finally have this page. Ah, A, take your rightful place. B, share your wisdom. Use the power of the Holy Cross and traverse the Golden Path. So these are the two endings. One, take your rightful place, defeating the heir. Second one is doing the Path of the Golden Cross. Clearing the game or seeking an end. Oh, and then we get this page. Okay. Holy Cross to get the Golden Chest, which gives us the souls. Seeking Spell. Where have we seen a constellation like that? Unless it's just indicating, like, there will be environmental puzzles, and you just treat it like one of these. That's probably what that means. That's fine. Okay. This must be it. Hit this, yes! The fact that they hit it like this as well is kind of, like, annoying. But yep, there we are. We're finally over here now. This is how we get this one. Lore, welcome in! We have learned so much about this game in the past, almost 2 hours. Welcome to my least favorite part of the game. Well, luckily for us, we are almost done with this part of the game. And I've figured out about the Holy Cross and my assumption about the Golden Path. How have we never gotten this treasure chest before? Was I just, like, not even playing the game when I was in this section of the game? Making quick work, I see. It's been mostly trial and error, but we've figured things out. I've already gotten 3 of the souls. I've gotten 1 of the fox trophy heads, whatever those are. I don't know what they are for, but I know where they go when we get them. I missed out on having lots of different explosive resources at the beginning of this game. Oh, this is where those pieces of the, like, giant, like, gold crystals came from. How did I never find this when I first came through here? Potion piece? No, it's more stat boosting items, which are good to have. I'm glad to get them. I want another potion piece. I think I've got, like, we got 1 out of 3. Maybe the game didn't intend for us to be here until this point of the game. But there's some pretty basic rewards down here, so I don't know. But how are you doing, Lore? Welcome in, welcome. Wait a second. This looks familiar. Hold on. It's this. Why is this here in the notes section, of all things? Wait a second. That's what this is for. I need to reset this area. And this probably gives us another trophy. That seems very trophy coded. Oh, that's so cool. It also seems like one of those things where it's like, if it wasn't for the handwritten notes in the book itself, we wouldn't have gotten these items, which makes me feel like that they are very specifically like a trophy for people playing the game rather than part of the actual story of this game. Because also the treasure chests that they come in are, like, multicolored. Whoa, 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 why do we have the scavengers here? What are they doing here? I mean, I suppose I should have known that there would have been a challenge in some capacity here. You know, guarding this area. Wait, how do I get that treasure chest? Nice. Now I'm starting to wonder if those piggy banks, they don't require you to have multiple at once. It's just the next one you find will have this amount of money. The next one you find will have this amount of money. That would make sense too. I'll wait until I have 2 and to try it again. Alright. We only have 1 more left after this, and I feel very happy having all of my attack stat back. It's going to be a lot easier dealing with the enemies now. Honestly, the fact that we haven't had, like, our full magic in a while hasn't really bothered me, except for trying to solve that puzzle just a little bit ago. Not having the ability to solve that puzzle was really bothering me. Do I want to be up there? I don't think I need to be. Yeah. I really need to get better at these dang controls. At this stage of the game, I need to be better. There we go. That's the last one. After all this time, I still don't... What would make my life easier right now? Moving faster, probably. I still don't know what the perfume does. I thought it had something to do with our SP, because that's kind of like the plant item. You know what, we have the extra slot. Let's put it on. It can't hurt to just kind of like play as we go. Maybe we'll figure it out. There's really nothing for us to do here. So, we need to find a way to get down to the ruined atoll. The warp there has been removed. Basically, we can't get to it. It's been blocked. The quarry as well, which, I mean, like, it makes sense why we can't get to the quarry, because it's underwater, basically. I don't know. Let's go back to the town ruins. The ruins. Ooh, 3 treasure chests. Thank you. Money. Thank you. Ooh, a new... Oh, the fire sword! And magic berries. Thank you. What does fire sword do? Yeah, I still never really figured out the gem thing. Okay, we have no health. We can't recover health. Is this like a incredible boost to attack at the expense of having no health? Page 51. That's what that means. No health, fire. So maybe we deal more attack, and we also can light enemies on fire in exchange of having no health? I guess? As cool as that is, I don't think I want to use that. You know, if we're gonna have peril attack boost, why not have peril defense boost as well? Why not? That's cool that that's here, though. And then in here... Is that a soul? It's a door. Spooky. Oh, okay. Another trophy. Best trophy so far. It's if you combined the Monopoly Man with the Pringles mascot and then gave it legs. That's fun. Not really anything for us over here. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of at a loss here. Mustache slime, yeah, right? We need to get to the ruined atoll. But the only ways here are walking to the overworld, which is currently blocked, or teleporting, which is blocked. Was there another teleport that took us up to the library proper? That I'm just not remembering? When we were warping... It's this one. This one takes us directly there. Did we not even try that one for some reason? I just never even bothered to try this one. Yeah, here we are. Now, we never had a map of this place, per se. We just had this and this. But is there a hero's grave up here? Whoa, hey! What's this guy doing? Can you speak English, please? Is this the ghost of the librarian that we killed? The heir, yeah. Defeat. Yep, I'm working on it. Holy Cross, I figured that one out. People gotta learn English around here. For real. For my benefit alone. Please. I was kind of hoping that coming up here would help me figure things out. English would be nice, yes. Lots more money, thank you kindly. I want to wait until we get all of our stats back before I start upgrading anything more. Are there any hidden anythings back here? No? You know, I feel like I can see the chalkboard designs more clearly now. That's definitely giving us a hint that inside the obelisks are the devil corrupted being things. And they must have, like, prevented us from seeing that at first on purpose. Or maybe it's just because now that I know, I can recognize the shapes. Oh, we can get money here now? That's cool. That was a lot of money, too. So we can't get to the top of the library anymore, it looks like. I guess, yeah, there was supposed to be a ladder, like, right here. That's not here anymore. Ghosts can't see ladders all the time for some reason. But we can see these ladders. Whoa! This looks different. Ow. I mean, I know it's been a while since I've been here, but it definitely did not look like this the last time we were here. Oh, and of course, these things are real now. They were just statues before. Ow. Alright, one down. Took a ton of resources to do it, but one down. Come on, I know you're alive too. A lot easier to do that second time around. Okay. And I just saw this right in the corner of the screen. We get our magic back. Now, do we become not human again? Do we become alive again now that we get all of our stats back? We do! Oh, it feels good to not be dead anymore. Ah. I already feel better. Now, is everything still all weird and corrupted? Unfortunately, yes. That appears to have been unrelated to us being dead. That was just how the world is now. Unfortunately. But, this is great. I'm assuming at this point there's only one thing left for us to do prior to accessing the post game, which is fighting the final boss. I am assuming that that's basically our trajectory. There is more we can do after we defeat the boss and enter the post game. Because I bet there's a ton of stuff that unlocks once we defeat the heir that allows us to traverse the rest of the world as normal. That is my assumption. So it doesn't make sense currently for me in how I'm thinking for us to try and explore the rest of the world like right away. Like we could go back and further explore the world, but I feel like we kind of looked everywhere at this point. I mean, there's a few areas that we can access that, like, I visited, like, very briefly. But I really feel like the Golden Cross stuff and the rest of the Souls stuff, that is a post-game activity. Going around trying to find those things. We can't even access the Ruined Atoll at all. And there has to be at least, like, 3 or 4 different things that we should be able to do there, especially in the Frogs domain, now that we can warp dash and we now know how to solve like some of those puzzles. There's also this thing, which appears to be a music puzzle. And I mean, we know where the birds are down here, but I have no idea what it means about these music symbols. And we had a note about those, I'm pretty sure. At least this looks like what that is. But I don't know what these symbols mean. That looks like a hook. That looks like a flag. Who knows what these mean? We don't know anything about the constellations just yet. That room where there's like the enemy walking around in an area we can't access, I bet that is a puzzle. Like, the way that character moves is the directions you need to input behind that waterfall. I bet that is a living enemy puzzle. There's so much to this game. It's insane. We don't have enough time right now to try and fight the final boss, and I don't want to try just yet. Okay, we can still see all the ghosts. That's why I wanted to check there. Let me go. Where would I go? We still haven't really figured out what this windmill puzzle is. I know that they, like, the symbols themselves relate to directions. The windmill's going the opposite way compared to these notes, though. What does that mean? But I guess ultimately it's telling us, like, the two sets of panels or whatever mean different directions. Like, the notch when the notch is at the bottom, that means down. When there's a notch on the left side, it means left. When the so where the notch is determines the direction. And it starts with the right one, I guess? Like, where it is that it's pointing right. Lore. So here's what I think. There's like a thread that's connecting a bottom one to a top one. Does that mean I start, like, on this one here? And then when it takes me there, I start following the directions from the second panel? Okay, so down, left, left, up, down, right, up, right, left, down, right, up, down? I can't believe, firstly, that I figured that out, but secondly, that I got it to work. Because I tried it the first time, it didn't work. I'm like, let me try it one more time. Another trophy. I was really hoping it'd be a soul, but that's okay. I remember I looked at this when we unlocked this page here, and I'm like, I have no idea what this means at all. I feel so accomplished. I still need to figure out the bird music puzzle, but again, I feel like that is like a post-game thing. I feel like me trying to figure this stuff out doesn't make sense because we can't even access that area. And what the heck does this mean? 60 seconds, shush. This looks like submerging something in water. I don't want any hints, but I'm just like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I don't know what that means at all. Is there a 52 on this? There is, but there's no 51 because there is no gold line on 51. Right, okay. Yeah, I figured this out. I looked at it and I was like, are these page numbers? Oh. The golden path unlocks the door in the mountains. That's what that is. That's why this is all on the same page. That makes so much more sense. That makes so much more sense. I don't even know what I'm looking for right now, honestly. I'm just kind of looking around at stuff right now. Oh, but here's another one of these. Okay, let's do this one. Hey, first try. Ah, nice. Oh, it's facing the other way. Okay. I'm so impressed with myself. Alright, so he moved down, down, right, up, right, down, left, down, right, up, right, down, down, okay, so I need to, like, write this down as he does it, and then I can do it in, like, quick succession, I'm guessing. And then he walks diagonally, so you know that that's the end of it. Okay, so down, down, right, down, left, down, right, up, right, down, down. I'm so happy I figured that out. This had been bothering me for so long. And to get confirmation that these are, in fact, like a checklist of all the souls. Yep. We only had 3 marked off, and now we have 5. Okay. Look at me go. I'm honestly so impressed with myself. This is the kind of stuff I feel like for a lot of people who play games nowadays, maybe not necessarily like people who are younger, but just like the culture of playing games nowadays in the internet age is like, you can spend the time to try and figure things out for yourself, but you could always just look up the information online on your own, and there's really no penalty for doing so. It's, you know, like personal accomplishment versus like how much free time do you have to devote to figuring out difficult puzzles. And this just, it really takes me back to playing games when I was a younger age, of like, I can't figure out how to solve this. I can either just not do it then, or I can keep trying until something works. Something bad. Yeah, something bad, my guy. Something really bad. Well, that's gonna be it for us for today. I'm feeling so good right now. I'm loving this game. I'm gonna feel super bad when we beat this game, like, fully, like, the post-game, the second ending, and then, like, that's gonna be it. But until then, I'm enjoying the heck out of this game. And when I am done playing the game, I'm gonna feel very accomplished. Even if I can't get to the second ending, I'm gonna try. And that's all that's important. I'm gonna try.